Hello, my name is Pat and welcome to my channel Journey to Hydroponics. In our previous hydroponic basil series, we discussed about the tools needed to start off, how to make your containers, how to germinate basil seeds or how to propagate the basil plant, and how to mix your nutrient ingredients. In this video, we will be discussing about how to choose your grow lights so that you can grow your vegetables indoors. Well, nothing is better than using sunlight. If you have that privilege, do place your hydroponic plants under the sun. Basils love the sun and thrive on 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. Fortunately, basil can also grow indoors, and when you have space limitations and sunlight issues like me, indoor gardening is the only option. But it's a controlled environment where you don't have to worry about rain, wind, storms, and pests. The catch with purchasing indoor lights is not just the cost. When you go online, you see terms like full spectrum, red light, blue light, pink light, so many watts, and so forth. So let's cut it short. To grow leafy vegetables like basil, look for LED lights with lumens over 2000 and Kelvin that's over 5000. What's lumen? Lumen refers to the amount of light emitted from the LED. It has nothing to do with watts, because watt is the measure of energy consumed by the light. Watt has nothing to do with the amount of light your plants get. The more lumens, the brighter the light is. What's Kelvin? It's the color temperature that the LED light gives out. When you have over 5000 Kelvin, these LED lights are producing a dark blue light that enhances the development of leaves, stem, and stalk of the plant. Easy, right? Well, that's the other problem. Many of the grow lights you see online do not indicate their lumens and kelvins, just their watts and their advertisement that their light works. So let me go over the lights that I've tested for leafy plants like our basil forest. These are LED strip lights purchased around 240 pesos for about 10 feet. The LED strip lights do not work at all, not for basil plants. Don't bother with them. These are LED light bars, full spectrum with a built-in timer for adjusting the dim level of the light. I never needed the dim timer because I always selected full intensity light. Now I purchased these for 4 lights for around 900 pesos, but its coverage area is only 3 to 4 mature plants. They can grow basil, but they are costly in the end. This is a full spectrum grow lamp with 256 LEDs purchased at 1,100 pesos. Yes, you can grow around 4 mature basil plants, but I didn't like the heat the bulbs generated. Further testing for these lights will be made on fruit vegetables, but they are all right for basil plants. The next LED lights are the best, and I highly recommend them. They are your ordinary shop lights you can get at the nearest hardware store. So I purchased 4 pieces of these T8 that give out daylight or white light, and I had them placed on their aluminum reflectors, all for a total of 1,300 pesos. Their lumen is short of the 2000 mark, but their Kelvin is over 6000. Now these T8s don't give out that much heat. The 4 feet in length is great because I can grow 2 rows of 10 basil plants or combine the plants with other leafy vegetables. When you place your lights on a designated area, like this old bookshelf I have, take note of the height of the basil because they can grow around 12 inches high. Plus, you need to account for the height of the container. So under my bookshelf, I can take plants that are up to 22 inches in height. And if needed, I just prune the tall basil and enjoy the leaves with my favorite recipes. I also place aluminum foil around the area to reflect the light onto the plants. Now you can purchase your own grow tent for about 8,800 pesos, but this is a cheaper version. Now that you have your lights and you've set up your area with aluminum foil, just exactly how far should the basil plant be from the lights? Well, it should be around 1 to 4 inches away from the light. The last thing you might also want to purchase is this light switch timer. You can't leave your lights on 24 hours. Your plants also need darkness to regenerate and to rest. So my lights are set from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I use the timer to do the on and off for me every day. You can purchase this online for about 200 pesos. Let's summarize the suggested grow lights for your indoor garden. For growing basil and most leafy vegetables like lettuce, LED shop lights work. Select the daylight type and those that are over 2,000 lumens and over 5,000 Kelvin. Now, for fruit vegetables like peppers, eggplants, and tomatoes, full spectrum lights may be required, not these shop lights. Prep your indoor growing area with reflectors such as aluminum foil. Place your plants at a distance of 1 to 4 inches away under the lights. You will need to test how your plants will react to the distance depending on the type of lights you have. But once you get comfortable with the distance your plant requires, you can grow a variety of leafy vegetables indoors. A 24 light switch timer is optional, but it is a great tool to automatically turn on and off the lights for you. Your basil plant needs at least 14 hours of light, and the timer switch will do the on and off for you. So I hope you enjoyed watching this series on choosing grow lights for your basil forest. Coming next is the last of our basil forest series, which will cover on the maintenance and harvest of your basil plants. Thank you once again for watching Journey to Hydroponics, and I hope you continue to watch this channel. Bye-bye.